So, you want a full and comprehensive recap on Monday's stream. Right. In 30 seconds. Right. Here we go. We got Nico flying. Got Nico flying. We've added the power up and then we got him flying. Standard audience online. Hey, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The whole point of this is for learning. Learning, learning, learning. I know someone's learning with the code at the moment. So, just to show you, let's load that in. Just to show you, we got Nico flying. Right, so we've managed to work out, we've managed to do variable speed. So we worked out variable speed. It's not as hot as it has been. I mean, we are currently, well, currently 20. We're currently 20. Now this time on Monday, we was currently 38. So yeah, it's warm, but it ain't warm. So yeah. So we got Nico, you know. So we've got added the control so we can get him to jump. Look, get him to jump by pressing the space bar, and then, hey Derek, welcome, and then we've got the power up. So I've activated the power up, and now he flies. And then when the power up runs out, he drops back down and carries on running. So that's basically what we did on Monday. Basically what we did on Monday. So yeah. But we've got it to slow down and speed up as well. So we've got variable speeds. We've got 7 speeds. And then we've got an insane speed. But I doubt if we'll ever use that. This is currently speed 2, I think. Let's run through the speeds. Right, yeah, speed 2. So this is speed 1. Right, let's get that in there. Move over. There we go. So this is speed 1. Yeah. So that's speed 1. So it's the slowest speed. You've just seen speed 2. And I will go up to speed 7, which is the fastest speed. And you can see how fast it is. Right? So this is speed 7. There we go. Speed 7. So you're going to have reflexes like a ninja. If we go with this. Reflex like a ninja. So now I've been having a hey Saucy, hey Stacy, how you doing? The man himself. I don't mind, Stacy, if you want to show what, or if you want, I know. Yeah, that was speed 7, mate. That was speed 7. So we decided on speed 2 being the normal, yeah. So speed 2 would be the normal speed to start off with, yeah. But we've got speed 1 to fall back on for the beginner or novice. And then we can go up the speeds, yeah, to make difficulty. So, and I have been seeing competition on Phaser's Discord with other people doing stuff. Let's have a quick look at the competition, shall we? before we get into it. Where is it? Where is this? There it is. So we've got some competition. So here we go. Now I don't know if this is a serious contender, but here we go. And he's got, here we've got parallax going. Now I think we can do this sort of parallax. I think we can do that. And then we've got, there was another one. Where is it? Was it in here or was it somewhere else? Yeah, I mean every attempt is good enough. There, I think it's in here. Aha! Here we go. And we've got someone doing it on the Amiga. Yep, so someone's doing it on the Amiga, so let me rerun that. And they've got super fast parallaxing going on here. And while apparently while he was watching me, he put cactuses in. So that was like a Monday stream. So there we go. So we've got, there are people having a go at it. There are people having a go. Some people are not showing what they're coming up with. But this chasing Dalek, I think it was pretty. But he's doing scrolling by interrupt rather than in. So. There's more on Facebook. I haven't got access to Facebook, mate. I refuse on the grounds of privacy. So, right, let's shift. What's that going? I see what you sent me, Stacy. I see what you sent me. Are you sure? Oh, okay, if you're sure, hang on. Let me download it. Let me open it up. Right. Let's extract it. If you're sure, mate, where is it? Hulk. Oh, I've just seen. Ah, there we go. The Hulk. So, this is Monsignor Stackbats having a go. So, hang on, let me get the chat back. Yeah, so this is Monsignor Stackbats having a go. And he's... Here we go. Oh, too soon. That is a... Right, let's see. Oh, he jumps. He jumps. Oh. Right, well, there we go. What absolute brilliant. So this is Stackback's Stacy's attempt at the game jam. So if you want to talk to Stacy about how he's doing it, ping him. I'm sure he'll talk about how he's doing it. But that looks... I love the jump. I love the jump. Oh dear. Love it. Right. That's pretty good, that is. Love it. I love the fact that that people are coming out with all different things for a simple concept. I think it's really good. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. Right, let me check up on chat. Let's catch up. Where are we? Derek. Oh, how's Nico? Nico, right. Nico, unfortunately, he's still in the cone. His eye's been stitched back up again. So he's in the cone for another couple of weeks. I haven't got Nico cam out because he's not feeling himself. He's a little bit of a depressed doggy at the moment. So it's going to be another 2 weeks before the cone comes off, unfortunately. What else we got? Speed 2 is, yeah, Speed 2 was a good first speed. Hey Saucy, just in case I haven't spoken. Hey FaZe, welcome. Right. Oh right, okay, so here we go. You've sent over. Hello Emmanuel from Memelti in Italia. Yeah, we've cooled down a little bit now. Stacy, newbie project. I mean, just talk to Stacy. I mean, he might talk. He might tell you how he's doing it. I don't want to steal his thunder. Right, work in progress. Made me chuckle trying. I mean, it's good. It's good. Right, I'm all caught up. Back in the cone and in the seat. Yes, he's not happy. He's currently on the stairs at the moment. He's got his head over the stairs like that. He's just resting. And also, he's the vet found an abscess apparently on his hindquarters, and now he's now having to have more pills thrown down his throat, which is a fight and a half every time I have to do it, because now I've got to give him his meds for his seizures. I've got to give him the creams and drops for his eye. Now I've got to give him the meds for this abscess, the antibiotics. Oh, it's a struggle every 6 hours. He's not happy. His face is like this. When I'm trying to, it's like this. Oh dear. Finland will melt tomorrow. Yeah, you're probably going to get the heat that's just moved away from us. You're probably going to get that. Right. Here we go. So, I've renamed the game to Nico Run, as the consensus thought that Nico Run was probably a better name than Chasing Nico. And today we are going to try and insert the trees into the game. So, oh, thank you, FaZe. So yeah, it's going to be known as Nico Run from now on. It's going to be known as Nico Run. So as you can see, I've changed the directory. I've also changed the workspace name. So we're going to try and add some trees. So let's fire up the character thingy that Stackbats has kindly done for us. So let's load up. Oh, it's moved again. I thought I had all this set up, but I didn't. That's Nico. Trying to not get his meds down his throat. Nico, run. And we are... Right, that's the floor. It's this one. This is the new one. So this is the new one. So we have got... kennels. We have trees. We have broken trees. We have bushes, and we have two. Now we made the decision to stick by trees that were only two characters wide. Yeah, I think that's what we decided, wasn't it? But I'm wondering whether we could try and do a 4. I mean, there's only one. Is there only? Well, there's a 4 there, small 4. I mean, we could try and do 4s. We could try and do 4s. I know we need the 4 for the kennel. That's why I was thinking we could try and do 4s. But we also try and do. Yes, the kennel does look good, doesn't it? It does look good. So, what I want to try and do is we're going to have 2 routines. Yeah, we're going to have to do it where we draw a two wide obstacle, and where we draw a 4 wide obstacle. Yeah. All right, and then we can start making more. Now I'm the thing that's worrying me is we need to have some number and characters in there, yeah. And even though I'm willing to redo some of this off stream, I don't want to do it too many times. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to insert the numbers and the characters afterwards. I think we'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about it. Because I'm hoping that the characters here are the same characters that we have on. Let's load another one up. Let's fire another one up. The same as the floor. Which they're not, are they? They're in a different order. It's a pity we can't do more than one. It's a pity we can't do more than one screen on these files. Can we do more than one screen? Can we do more than one map? Or is it just one map? But to be honest, am I worrying about something that I shouldn't be worried about? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but the characters are in a different. The characters are in a different place. Look, between the floor and this. That's the only thing I'm worried about. They're in a different position. I'm just wondering whether we re-export the floor using this map and then just stick with this character set. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? We're not creating multiple maps phase. We're not creating multiple maps. What I'm going to do is we've got the floor map, yeah? which is just a cycling thing, and then I was going to create a map with just trees. So I was going to create a map with two wide trees, yeah, and have different 2 wide trees, and then a map with 4 wide things so we could index them and pick them out randomly, yeah. So yeah, it's just that the character set's changed, hasn't it? Okay. Or has it? That's the same as that up there, isn't it? Yeah. Character set's changed. Okay. We're gonna randomly place them onto the screen, yeah. So it's gonna overwrite the background, yeah. So it's gonna overwrite the floor. I don't want it to be fixed, yeah. I mean, we could make it fixed, but then you've got to design a map that goes on forever. Because if you get somebody that's really, really good at it, and what I thought is if we procedurally create the trees randomly, then you can go on forever and ever and ever and ever, and it'll be right. So it's just a case of redoing the floor. I think that's all it is. It's just a case of redoing the floor, but with the new character set. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if I could copy. Let's see what happens if I copy. Will that copy? Can I show them both? Right, this is just this is the floor, yeah? This is the floor. But we're using this character set, but the characters are in the wrong place, yeah? Yeah, so this is the floor. We've got a 128 column floor that we rotate through, literally rotate through it. But the characters are not in the same position as this one, which is the one I want to use for the trees. Well, I'll try. Let's save this. Save this. So we're going to make this version 2. Right, so we need to make it 128 by 2. So let's grab that. Can I copy cells? Aha, right, got it. So if I go and say copy, and then go in here, is it not going to paste? Right, paste. Yeah, the character's not the same, look. Yeah, but that's going to overwrite your kennel. That's going to overwrite your kennel, mate. So, you know. So what I'm going to do is this. We'll just do it again. So, copy. So we make this 128 by 2. And then we paste. Yeah, and then we will recreate the floor. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's go to the beginning. Oh, I didn't paste it at the start, did I? Paste. There we go. So we should 128. So we got some blanks at the end. So let's do this. Right. Let's do this. Let's just boost it so we can see what they are. There we go. So I want that one, don't I? Right, so we've got a tree there. So let's do this. We've got that, haven't we? So let's do this. Do that. We need a flower in here, don't we? We need a flower. There's one. So overwrite that and do that with that. Let's get another one of these. Oh, we've got one of those there, so we will stick a we will stick, oh, we'll stick a little bump in there, I think. Back to that one. Right, so here we are. So we've got we've got a small bump there. Let's have it just going up a little bit. There we go. Like so. And we'll repeat it. What was the last one we used? Cyan, yellow, purple. We have not had a purple one for a while. Do that. This one. This one. We will mix it up a bit. Yeah, we'll do that. There, that one there. That one there. And then a little one, yellow. We'll do another cyan one here. We will have a... yeah, we could have... Let's raise it up. Like so. Get the big bump coming in. Followed by a small bump. Little bump. Minor bump. And we'll stick another bush in there. Get that one. We haven't had that one in a while. And then the final 8. Let's do this. That. With that. Oh. we will add that in there. We'll go up. Little bump. Right, what's so yellow? Yellow. We'll put a yellow one in there. And then we have the ground. And we'll finish off with that. Right. Let's export that. No, it's no. Doesn't exist anymore. It's called run. Nico run. Right, so that's the floor. So we should have a new file somewhere. Hello? Aha! There we go. So, floor-based V2 chars. For floor-based V2 V2. Right, so that should be now the new floor. That looks like the new floor. And then, so let's get rid of the old floor. Let's get rid of that so we don't get confused. Put that in the archive. Right, so now we've got the floor. This is not the floor. Not that one. So now we've got the floor based on this character set, yeah. So all the numbers and everything will go after it. We can now say we'll go back to that one, yeah, which is our map, and we're going to reduce it by because how many did we say we're going to do? Let's find the biggest one. Is that the biggest one? That's 3 from the top, 3 from the top, 3 from the top. Right, so we're how? Ooh, can anybody remember how many rows we're doing? Start row. Total number of rows, right. 18 minus 7 is 11. That's 12, isn't it? Yeah, it's 12. So we've got the right thing. So what I was thinking of doing, is literally. So we're doing 12, yeah. So that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to have to knock that down. Yeah. Right. So this is our play area. So we've got two rows above us that we've still. I've got an idea for those 2 rows, alright? So, now, what I was thinking was literally doing this. Oops. So, let's do the 4s. Yeah, let's do the 4s. So, copy, paste. Right? And so let's we need to make this just a normal floor, yeah? We just need to make that a normal floor. So paste. Oh, I need to be on that one, don't There we go. So we ain't that normal floor. No, there's going to be two files, mate. There's going to be a 4 wide one and a 2 wide one. Right? Yeah, don't worry about the cloud. Don't worry about the cloud. Because I'm going to do this. I say, don't worry about the clouds. I've still got an idea for the clouds. Right, so, whoops. That's the first 4 tree, yeah? So this is the first 4 tree. So we've got another 4 tree here. So grab from there to there, copy, and we'll paste it there. So there's the second 4 tree. So we will flatten the ground off again. There. You see what I'm doing? I'm making a library of trees. Yeah. So we've got a short one. We've got a tall one. Do we need one in between? Do we need one in between? I suppose we could make one in between. So if I do, not that, if I do that, then we can, if we, oh no, go away, undo. We grab that to there, copy, well in fact if we do make it life easier, do that, copy, move it down one, paste, and then we'll grab these 2 eyes. And where is it? It's there, isn't it? Is it that one? I think it's that one, yeah. And where's the other one? Top, underneath. That was that one. So there's 3 sizes there. So we've got 3 sizes. Make them sad when Nico crashes into them. I wish we could be that clever, mate. But once the tree's on there, we're not going to know the tree's there. What we're going to do is we're going to be testing what material there are. So there's 3, right? So then let's grab this. Select. So let's grab this. Nope. There we go. Copy. And we'll paste that there. So there's so we've now got 4 assets of 4, yeah? 4 assets of 4. And we could make some more if we wanted to. So I am really rubbish at this sort of thing, aren't I? I am absolutely rubbish at this sort of thing. Right, so that's our 4x4. So let's just save this, yeah. So we'll do that's. So we're calling it version 12, and it's a 4x4 4 wide. 4W, 4 wide. Yeah. So we'll cut this off. What column are we on now? 16. Undo. Yeah. So that's now give us our 4-wide tree map that we can use, yeah? And the way we're going to do it is we're going to generate a random number between 1 and 4. Yeah, 0 and 4. 0 and 3. Yeah? And then that will be the index. So if it comes 0, that's here. 0. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4. If we get a 1, that's 1 times 4, which becomes here. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4 is here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you see the concept that I'm coming with? Yeah, you're right, you're right. I missed something. Well spotted. Well spotted. You get some points for that. So do you guys understand what I'm trying to do? So we've now got this map with 4 assets in. So we've got a map now with no, Docster, it's 10 because we've already got the we've got the floor, yeah, here. So we'll be replacing the 4, but the two rows at the top that are not on this map, I've got a plan for. So don't worry your socks too much, mate. We've got a plan for those. I got a plan for those. So this is now our map asset for 4 wide trees or 4 wide objects, yeah? And we'll index them by throwing a random number and then timesing it by 4, and then we've got our count, yeah? So, so next. So if we load the original one back in, oh right, okay. I'll need to fix the kennel background too. Let's have a look at the original one and we'll see. Let's have a look. All right. Okay. No, it's fine. So that's what, character 40, character 69, yeah? That's that one there, isn't it? Right, let's go back and fix the other one then. So character 69. So we keep them the same. That should sort that out. Yep, sort that out. Right, so if we go back to our original, And we save as, this time it's not 4 wide, they are 2 wide. Remove 2. And let's remove the clouds. We'll just remove that one. Right, so now we're looking for 2x2s. Yep, so there's the first 2x2. So we'll grab that and we'll put that there. So that's first 2x2. Oh, I nearly forgot then. We've got these fellas here as well, haven't we? Core concentration here. There's another 2x2. I was sorry for the. Right, see you later, Mario. See you later. Have fun. Right, so we got this one. I was concentrating. So we're trying to. That's going to go there. The next one is this one. What have I done? So the one with the top on it, one without. Then we've got this one. Oh, I forgot. Mrs. OSK's bought herself a gaming PC. She's bought herself a gaming rig. It's coming tomorrow. I will not see her again ever because she'll be playing Minecraft forever. But she's got a gaming rig. What she bought? She's bought well, I mean, it's for her birthday. She's bought herself a birthday present. So I've bought her another monitor so she can have more than one monitor. But it is a what is it? Oh, there it is. It's an AlphaSync 4000X. It's an i5, water cooled. Get this, water cooled. And it has a 3060 RTX card in it. So yeah. So it will do for Minecrafting. It will do for Minecrafting. So I've bought her a massive. So for her birthday, I've bought her a massive 32-inch monitor. So she'll have a big fat monitor as well as another one, but it's only a smaller one. So she'll be able to play on that. So everything's coming tomorrow. So her gaming rig's coming tomorrow. So we don't know whether it's going to be coming in the daytime. Is it Gen 10 or Gen 11? Hang on, I know that. I know that. It's Gen 11, mate. It's the 11th generation i5. So yeah, she's very excited. Absolutely excited. So yes, she's got a 30. It's an NVIDIA RTX 3060. Oh, you've got an Alpha Sync as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, she's been after one for a while. And we've been looking, but the prices were just stupid money because of the graphics card. And I've gone to this retailer, online retailer, because my son bought his gaming rig from them, and it's an absolute monster. Absolute monster, his rig is. And then suddenly this came up, and it was within a. Yes, mate. Yes, they are the fellas. Yeah. So it popped up in my my feed. I showed Mrs. OSK, and she went, "Can we buy it?" And so she's bought it herself for her birthday. And so I've just, like I say, I've just bought the monitors. I've got her one of the monitor arms as well, so she can move it wherever she wants it. And so yeah, she's going to have a full gaming rig. It's not the white case, mate. It's not the white case. It's the black one. It's the Alpha Sync 4000X, if you want to look it up. But it's the black one, not the white one. But yeah, it's water cooled. You can't go wrong with a water-cooled PC unless it leaks, and then it does go wrong. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more tree, don't we? We need one more tree. We need. Right, let's copy this tree. Let's copy this tree and paste it there. We need one more tree that's one cell higher, don't we? How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? So we want it there. Do I just put in 2 blocks? Should I just do this? No, that's not going to work, is it? No, but we can do this though, can't we? We can do that though, can't we? You have water-cooled ones as well. Yeah. I mean, my son, like I say, my son is an absolute gaming freak, and he bought a monster of a gaming machine just before lockdown. So it was the I think it was the 20 series graphics RTX card and an i9 monster, water cooled, and he built it himself. Right, so we have got one high stumbling blocks. Well, we have 3 high stumbling blocks. I don't think we need a 2. We've got a 3, 4, 5, and we've got 2 6 high stumbling blocks. So So I think that can do for the moment, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a nice round figure. 16 again. So Stacy, we've got garden furniture that's water cooled. Nice. Right, so let's save that. So there we go. There's our assets. There's our assets. All right. So the plan is that we're going to have a buffer zone. We're going to have a buffer zone, and we are going to plonk in what asset into the buffer zone. We'll know how wide it is because we'll randomly pick whether it's a 2 wide or a 4 wide, and then we will introduce that buffer into the screen. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So let's get cracking. So we need to export these. So let's export them. Now we don't need to do the character map because we've got them all the same. So there's the 2, and we'll load the 4 wide in, and we'll export that as well. Right. So we've got the new ones. Now we don't need the characters. We don't need the characters, so we can delete that. And we'll delete that because we are using the same character set. Right. So it's just a case of doing this. So this is now 2 wide map, and then 4 wide map. So we need that, and we'll do that there, and we'll do that there, and then we'll change it. Do we need the colour attributes? Because I haven't changed them. No, we don't. We haven't changed them. We're still using the same colour attributes as before. So it's just the map. So 2 wide map, 4 wide map. Right, so game constants. So let's put a constant that says label maximum number of 2 wide assets is equal to 8. And the 4 wide assets is 4. All right. So we've now said that these are our assets. So we need some storage to put them in. So we've got the left-hand buffer and the left-hand color buffer, but they're now going to be grabbing from. That's what we're going to roll in. Yeah, that's what we're going to roll in. So we need now And we will do the same as that. But we are going to times that whole thing by 4. Or I can do this. Two, 3, 4. That is probably a better way of doing it. So that's basically our insertion column. And that's what we'll be inserting to. So if we're inserting a 4-column asset, the max insertion column will be 4. The asset insertion column will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we will use this. So I'm just wondering. If I'm going to be running through columns, I need to reference these independently, don't I? Don't I? We'll come to it. I think we're going to have a bit of an issue there. So we've got our insertion buffer, and we've got a way of making sure we're on the right one. The back of my head's still going bonkers about that. Yeah, my brain's not happy with that at all. But we'll get that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So we've got how many we've got. So we need a random function, right? So let's go to Myriad and nick the randomization code out of Myriad. I don't want to use the SID chip because of sound effects and stuff like that. So we'll nick the randomizer out of Myriad. So I think that was in utils, wasn't it, the randomizer? There we go, number cycler. That's what we want. So, have we got a utils here? Let's have a look. No, we haven't. Let's create one then. Why does it do that? I have no idea. Right, so we need a rolling seed in our storage. Right, that should be it. Right, we'll get rid of that. So that will give us a random seed, random number. Right, so what we need to do now is when we do the scroll, here, scroll left. When we do that, that's when we see, do a random number. Do we insert a tree? Excuse me. If we're going to insert a tree, then it's a random number. What type of tree? A 4 or 2? Then another random number to determine which one. And then we need to copy the tree details into the array. And that's where my brain is going, no, we can't do it, we've got to change it, John, got to change it. Because my brain is going a bit bloopy at the moment about this. Yeah. I think we need to do this by 4. Like so. I think that's what we need to do. And that's going to be our index. That's going to be our index. Right, so we've got our random number generator. Have I missed any chat? No. Has everybody gone to sleep? Right, so we need to, and I think we'll put it in utils. I'm not going to create another namespace. Right. So cheers Stacy. Right, So we're going to insert an asset, right? So let's do the number cycler. What is going on? Now, run the number cycler, and we are going to use, what are we going to use? What did Myriad use? Did we use, let's find out. Where's the 4% test? That was, here we go. So we're testing the high byte. We're testing the high byte. I did not realize that. I did not realize that. Okay. So, compare it with, ooh, that's a good. Cool, these names are getting longer. Asset insertion percentage, so we can modify the percentage. So as we increase the percentage, the more likely that we're going to insert something. So compare it with storage. What would be good? What would be good distance that the obstacles do not get close to each other? Well, that's part of the game, isn't it? Because they start getting closer and closer the longer you go and go, and that's why I'm making that the percentage is going to be a number that we can alter. So if we increase the percentage, then we increase the likelihood of a tree being added, yeah? Yeah? As the game progresses. So, yeah. And in fact, I am going to do this. We're going to insert a fraction. Going to insert a fraction that will allow us to slowly move the percentage up as we go on. Right, so branch if carry clear. So if it's underneath it, we're going to go to exit. Yeah. And I'm going to change that to and then we'll put that there. So that's the test. That's the test that determines our insertion. Now we need to do a test that tells us what type of insertion. So we will do this, and then so we know we're going to insert something, yeah? There's no way of not inserting something. So then we're going to do that. We are going to AND it with that. Branch if not equal to right, so you get that? So we're going to do a number cycler. We're going to take the number and we're going to just mask out for the last bit, yeah? And if the last bit is 0, then it's going to be a 4 wide asset. If it's 1, it's going to be a 2 wide asset. Yeah, does that sound okay for you? Okay for you guys? I think that'll work. So, I need to change the constants, because even though these are, I'm going to change it to 3 and 7. Right. We also need to check that we're not already inserting a asset. So storage dot there. If it's branch if minus, now let's do this. Branch if plus, if it's 0 or higher. If it's on, then we do it. Right, that's okay. Right, that's okay. Right, so we know we're going to insert something here, so we can set the flag. Right, that's it. So we know we're going to insert something because we've come into here, so we're setting it on, so we'll never come into this again, right, until it's turned off again. Right, okay, so that's that done. So inserting a, let's do the insert 2 wide asset, because that'll probably be easier to figure out. So we need to then do the number cycler to determine which asset we're going to insert, and it with that. and it with that, and that's it. That's our asset. So that's our asset. Right, so it's just a case of grabbing the asset from the map and putting it into our insertion buffer. Right. Now, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Because it's got to be as quick. It's got to be as quick as possible. Got to be able to do it as fast as possible. Right. Any advice? Anybody got any ideas? Hide. It's all right. That's all right. I'm trying to make it as quick and as easy as possible. So we're going to need to use the index. I think we're going to have to use an index. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just trying to work out what it would be like. So let's do a bit of nicking, yeah. So we'll nick this from the macros. So yeah, we need to index the source. Exactly. So let's Right, so what we need is the asset location. We need the buffer location. Start row and end row. We don't need that, but we do need end row minus start row. That should give us 11, 0 to 11. Now is that... Oh, right, okay. Number of rows and let's start with that first. So we're going to start from 0 to number of rows. And then for the columns we are going to go from 0 to number of assets. Times 2. Times 2 is 14 plus 2 is 16. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. So we are loading from our asset location. Times row times asset width. Let's see, load the asset from the row starting at 0 times by 0. Yeah, that should do it. And we're storing it in buffer location, which should be exactly the same dimensions. Which should be exactly the same dimensions. see. Let's see if the maths work out. So 0 times by 0 plus 0 times by 0 by 2 is 0. 0 plus 1 times by 7 times 2 is 14. That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. 1 times is 2. 14. That doesn't sound right. We've got 16 columns, so that's 0 to 15. And we're doing 0 to 14 because number of assets is 7. Right. Now 0 to 16 is too much, isn't it? That'll do it. That'll sort it. Hey SP. That will sort it. Well, I think that'll sort it. I think that'll sort it. So 0 to the number of assets, which is 7, times by 2 is 14, 15. That should do it. That should do it. Right, so we know, right, let's put this in here. So our map is the first one, isn't it? Map. Our map is that. Map. Our buffer location is that. Number of assets is that. Asset width, well that's 2. I didn't use that, did I? I didn't use the asset width. Ooh. That's here. Oh, I'm not happy at all. But we'll go with it for the moment. We'll go with it for the moment. We can check it out. So assets is 2. Number of rows is that start row minus end row, isn't it? Is that going to allow me to do it? Why are you not seeing that? Is it because it's not in there yet? Okay. Right, okay. So hopefully that's going to roll it out. So, I'm still not happy about that. That's wrong. That's wrong. Why is it wrong? Oi, John, pay attention to chat. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah. But we need to tell it what we're on, yeah? No, you're right. X is the offset for the source. So this would be right. Destination is always the same, yeah. But it was this. This is what was throwing me this, because it's actually 0 to the asset width. So 0, 1, yeah. That's telling us where it is. So that's why my brain was having a fit. It was looking at this and going, hang on, there's something wrong. So the column times the width. And then that's the offset. Right, okay. I think my brain's a little bit happier now. So the offset here, this is the asset, yeah? And for a 2 wide, yeah, we're gonna have to shift it left, aren't we? And then transfer it into X. Then it does the copy into the buffer. And that, so we'll initialize everything. So maximum columns to insert is 2. So that's how we'll initialize and we want to, that's this one here, that's the column we're inserting. So we're starting off at 0. Initialize the insertion byte. What else do we need to do? That's it. So we finalize that, so that should work. So the 4 wide is exactly the same as that, but it's set 4. So that's, we need to ASL that again, don't we? Because it's times by 4. That, oh, no. We need to, right, that should work. So what we need to do now is in the screen part, the game. Cool, where you come from? Hey? So in this scrolling bit, so this is where we're grabbing the floor. So we need to do exactly the same for grabbing what's in the buffer. Yeah. So grab asset for next column. So So we need, right. Of course, a lot of thinking going on here. A lot of thinking. Oh, say again. Who? Oh. Oh, okay. How are we going to do this? We know, right, we know what column we're inserting on because we've set that down here. So we're starting with 0. So let's load that. And then we need to times it by 12, I think. So 12 is times 4 plus times 8, yeah? So times 2 times 4 times 8 that gives us our 12. Okay. Or maybe it will allow that. No, it's got to be a permanent one. Okay. So that can be not transfer into our X. So that's our column. So if it's 0 would be 0, 1 would be 12, 2 would be 24, 3 would be 48. Right. So then we can read from our here. So then we can read from there, comma X, and store it this is where it's going to fall over. This is where it's going to fall over. But then again it doesn't. Then again it doesn't. Starting Y, I and Y, CPY, hash. Let's keep in with our constants. So this is the number of rows. Branch not equal to looper. So that takes our current insertion column, multiplies it by 12, loads the buffer from X, stores it in Y, we increase Y, we are not increasing X. And that installs the characters into there. Right. So then we need to work out the colours. So load Y, so we're going to now load, we are now going to load what we've just put in. We are going to transfer into X. Comma X, add 8, store it in there, but it's that one. And that is, oh, the characters are the same. Characters are the same. Don't worry about that, John. Don't worry about that. I and Y, then we do the whole loop again. Right, so we can get rid of all this lot. And then when we've done that, we increase this. Compare it with that. Branch if not equal to exit. Because that means we haven't finished yet. But if we have finished, then we need to turn off. We need to turn off that we are yeah, we need to turn off this. Because then that means we've finished. Right. So game logic is going to be in there somewhere. Yeah, I'll grab. Right. So we need to do. That, but only so if the insertion flag is off, then we don't need to grab the next column because we're not doing it. But if it's on, then we need to grab the next column. But when we come to insert the asset, that'll be the next step. Oh, I'll be pretty chuffed if this works. Because if it's off, then we can test whether to do it. If it works first time, I've done something wrong. Right, grab next asset, and we don't do this. We do this, and then we do the scroll. Now the thing is, I suppose we ought to do that. Oh no, because if we haven't done it, oh, this is going to be really, really tricky. I'm going to have to do it on both, aren't I? It should be fine. Surely it should be fine. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Whoops. Oh, it's jumping too far. Line 54. Oh, well. Good start. Is it going actually in there? No, it didn't break it, but I don't think it's actually going in there. It's not actually going into that. Storage insertion flag should be off, so bypass should be coming here. Utils, insert. Insertion flag. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. That's wrong. It's branches minus. If it's on, we want to bypass it. Right, let's see. What damage do we do? It's inserting something. Yeah, it's inserting something. It looks like it's inserting every time as well. Wasn't the first attempt at parallax scrolling, wasn't that intended? Oh. Well. Yeah. Not quite what I was intending for. Yeah, insertion all the time is problem one. Right, so we've got the breakpoint in there. Let's see what's going on. Right, so we are in the insert, so we're going to do the number randomizer. So we're going to load 0. It's loading 0 and 86. Return out. What we got? E4. Compare with 0897. And we've got 0. So we're comparing it with 0, which is always going to be bigger. Always. 0897. What am I supposed to be storing in 0897? Screen. No. Utils. Here we go. So I'm comparing it with the percentage. And of course, I've set it to 0, so it's always it's always going to do it. Right, okay, let's change that. Let's make it 50%, right? So byte 128. No, we haven't set anything. Right, let's see what happens now. So let's see if we get intermittent. New. No. Right. So run the randomizer. We come out. We've got E4. E4. Of course, it's E4. Right. So that's done the. Oh, it's doing it again. So it's done one column. Right, let's put the breakpoint there. Nine. Yeah. Oh, it's doing 1s and 2s, look. What's the matter, mate? So it is doing it. See, that one's doing it. So load in 80. So it's done the randomizer again. And it with 1. We get 0, branch if equal to 0. So this is the 2. Oh no, this is the 4. So it's doing the 4. Then we're doing a randomizer again. So it's going to pick out, what's it picking out? Asset number 3. So, okay, times 2, times 4, 3B, 4C. Right, so that's asset number 4 on the 4. Oh, I've got the asset already in, number 4. So that's the kennel. We should be doing the kennel. So the top one is character 0. And no, we're not even picking out character 0. Alright, stack bats. We'll see you later. Why is it picking out cat? We're not even looking in the right place, can't be? We can't be looking in the right place. X is 2F. Oh no, OC. That's right. Oh no, hang on. OC is 12. What? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, okay, 3B4. Let's look at 3B4. Oh, hang on. They're all the same numbers. And they're all the same numbers. My macro doesn't seem to be working. Macro doesn't seem to be working, does it? Yes. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Column 0. Oh, no, can't be that. Can it be that? I mean, that's the same, 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 that's the same. Then it changes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Row is from 0 to number of rows. Column is from, oh, hang on. I bet there's no way of printing out the column, is there? Really? Greater than or equal to? Really? Greater than or equal to? Are you sure? The number of row value is this bottom, so the 18 minus 7. 18 minus 7. So that's the row value. So that would be, should be 0 to 11. And then this one should be 0 to the asset width. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to check on Nico. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. He needed to go out. Let me make a note of the time. 2:34. Makes it easier for me to cut it out. Right, what have you said? Oh, you're thinking the second one. Oh, hang on. Ah. What we're trying to do is to say, right, okay, we're right, so it was saying character 3, which is here, yeah? So 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's 12. So row 0. So X. What's X? Oh, that's myriad. Let's get rid of that. What's X? So we load the story, we times it by 2, transfer it into X. So that's 12. So in the macro, this should be doing... Oh, there's got to be the width. There's got to be the width in there, isn't there? There's got to be the width in there. So it's not, it's rows times the number of assets times the width of the asset. And then plus col, isn't it? And then the buffer location, buffer location would be, it's not going to be row, is it? Because the buffer location is the asset width plus column. Yeah. Right, let's try that. Cool, maths, eh? Well, we're getting somewhere. Right. I am going to... I'm going to stop it grabbing the floor. Alright, I want to take that out. Is the same address 7 times a row? Yeah. Let's fix this. Let's fix it. It looks like it's going in anyway. Let's fix this. So on a 4 wide, we're going to do 0, yeah? And then on a 2 wide, we'll do the same thing. We're always going to pick asset 0. Right, so let's go and start investigating. So we're not going to do that. We're going to check. Yeah, I know it's wrong. I'm going to check now what's going on. So let's see what's going on. So it's going to go in. We're going to find out which one it's going to pick. There we go. We're going to find out which one it's going to pick. Yeah. So that's why I've put 0 in, yeah? So we know what asset we're going to pick. So this time we're going to... So we're going to pick a 2. This is a 2. Oh, look. Hey up. Well, we 32, 33, 34, 34, 35, 36, 36. Oh, we still got a problem on the stores. Yeah, it's not storing. It's not working out the store location properly, is it? So 0830. So that's the. Yeah, maths. It's a pain at the backside, and I'm pretty good at maths. Well, complex maths anyway. Simple maths, no. So what's wrong with that? So the buffer location times plus the row times by the asset width plus the column. That let's work it out. Right, so it looks like the asset location is 3. The asset location is 3B4C, yeah? And then the buffer location is 0832. So row 0. So number of assets is this the 4 or the 2? Oh, this is the 4. So the number of assets is 4 times by the width is 16. 4 times 4 is 16 plus the column. So 0 times 16 is 0 plus the column, which is 0, which is right. Then the location buffer 0832, 0 times the asset width, which is 4, is still 0 plus 0. So this one should be 0 plus 1. And it is. Or is it? No, it isn't. Oh, yeah, it is. 3B4C, 3B4D. This is 33. So this is 1, yeah? Col is 1. Then Col is 2. And that's gone up. Then 3. That's gone up again. And then 4. So this should be row 1 times the asset width, which is right, plus the column. But this one's the same. It's the store. Because this is right. No, that's not right either. Because it's gone from 3B50 to 3B5C. Ooh. Alright, let's make this easy. That's our original. So we're going to say 1 row. It's counting in 5s, yeah. Well, I'm just going to try it out. So F6. We know it's not going to work. But we're looking at the byte. Here we go. So we should only have one. We should. There we go. That's 1 row. So 0 to 1. Yeah. So 4C to 50 is counting in 5. Is it counting to 5s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is, isn't it? It's counting in 5s. But the asset width's 4, 0. Right, let's have a look now. Right, 4C, 4D, 4E, 4F. 5-8. That's right, isn't it? 5-9, 5A, 5B. That's right. Alright then, mate. That's right. So, 083234 Now the problem is this is not going to 6. This should be going to 6. Why is that not going to 6? One, two, three, 4. That should be going to 6. Why is that not going to 6? Work it out, John. 0 plus 0 times 3 is 0 plus 3. Then we go to row 1. So row times 3 is 3 plus 0. Zero times 3 plus 0 equals 0. Plus 1 equals 1. Plus 2 equals 2. Plus 3 equals 3. There's something wrong with the there's something wrong. Because that is not, that should be going to 4. Because 1 times 3 plus 0 is 3. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out, right? So let me. This is what I've been just worked out. So we'll keep the code on the screen, yeah? We'll keep the code on the screen. So we're looking at this buffer location here, yeah? These lines. So the first line is going to be, so we'll say the buffer location is 0, yeah? So the buffer location is 0 plus the row, which is 0, times by 3 for the asset width, plus 0. That's the first line, which equals 0. Yeah. So, oops. So let's work the rest of them out, yeah? So that's the byte 0, yeah? This one, so row, so our buffer location is 0, row is still 0 times 3 plus 1 equals 1. Then plus 2 equals 2, and then plus 3 equals 3, because we have got 4 bytes in the asset. So then we come to the second line, right? So 0 plus, so it's all these are 1s, yeah, and then 1, 2, 3. So 1 times 3 is 3 plus 0 equals 3. 4, 5, 6. Can you see? Can you see the problem? So if we do this again, so 2 times 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9. Asset width plus 1. As simple as that. As simple as that. Right, so here we go. So let's see, 4C, 4D, 4E, 4F, then miss 8. That's right. So 5, 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be missed. 5, 8 is the second row. 5, 9. So that's got 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Way, look. Now it's pointing to the source bytes wrong. 4C, 4D, 4E, 4F, 5, 8. Is it? Okay, let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing again. Yeah. So we'll work out. We'll do the same thing again, which we've just done. Yeah. So we'll say the source location, the asset location is 0. 0 star number of assets. So that's going to be 3 plus 1 times by asset width, which is 3 plus 0. Right, so 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 0 plus 0 star times by 4 times by 3 is 0, plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. So let's do the next row. So now we're doing ones. So 1 times 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 14. 15. That's right. Isn't it? Is that... Oh, hang on. Oh, no. It's 12. It should be 16, shouldn't it? Each row is 16 characters. Right. Okay, so we need to do the same with asset width. Here. Right, is that working now? 4C, 4D, 4E, 4F, 5C, D, E, F. So I think it's doing it now right. I think it's doing it now right. So it's just a case of what we need to do is we need to we'll put it back to how it was. We'll put it back to how it was. We need to change that to 3. But I had that as 4, didn't I? Yeah, asset location is pointing to the map address. Right. Right, so we've put it back to how it was. Yeah. I have changed, it's still a fixed value. It's still picking out asset 0, yeah? Yeah, and it's picking out asset 0 there. So it should always be picking out asset 0. The thing now is, are we transferring it from... First, let's check that the buffer's right, yeah? Let's check that the buffer's right. And so we'll always be picking out asset 0. Yeah, so in the for we'll always pick out asset 0. So when we look at the buffer, oh, rats. I'm back here again. I'm back here. We've got the maths wrong. Remember, we're transposing. We're transposing. Yeah, we're transposing. We're reading column. We're reading column, column, column. Yeah. When really we should be reading row, row, row. Because we're taking it from that and then we're doing that to it. So we need to transpose it. So I think we need to reverse. I think we need to reverse this, right? So let's just do that, and we'll transpose it, right? So we're going to work with columns first, and then rows. Because we want to say, right, I'm looking at column 0 and then go down the rows, yeah? But this then needs to be, it's not asset width, it's number of rows plus row. Right, so 0832, that's right. 083F, that's wrong. This is wrong. Hang on, because we should be populating directly after each other. So it's column times by the number of row plus rows. Number of rows would be 11. Number of rows would be 11. Right, so we should be taking in 16 chunks, which we are. So this is what we should be doing. We should be reading this, then 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 this, and then storing them in sequence in the memory like that way, right? So we're doing that 4C, 5C, 6C, 7C, 8C, 9, AC, BC, CC, CD, right? And then we should be going 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 3A, 3, oh look at this, 3B, 3C, 3D, 3E, 3F. Nice, 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 nice. Right. This is right, 0832. So that's the memory, that's the buffer location we need to look at, yeah? That's the buffer location we need to look at. Right, so let's put some breakpoints in. And I think we will put a breakpoint there before it goes off. Let's have a look. Let's see if the buffer's populating. Right, so that's the buffer should be populated now. So there we go. Oh, so 32, 34, 32, 34, 2A. And that's not right because we should be reading, what's that? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 32. Where's 32? Is there a 32 in there? No. So are we reading the right place? So this has gone. Oh, this is. Oh. Right, that's the ×2. Hang on, let's load the ×2 up. It's done a ×2. I mean, that should be 0. They should be 0, and then so it's picked up 32s, 34s, 2A's, 32, 34. First 5 should be 0, yeah. So what am I reading? Right, let's look at the code. What am I reading? So we're doing the 2 wide map. Yeah. Can you see what the issue is? I am a plank. Yeah. Oh dear. This is getting too often. This is getting too often. That's a classic need to go in the books. Yeah. Yeah. Clipped for prosperity. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's the problem with streaming. You can't get away with anything. Oh dear. Right.
Have you been clipped, baby?
I've been clipped.
Been clipped.
Yeah, I've been clipped. I've been clipped. Right. Right. Okay, let's see. Let's just see if it's right. Let's just see if it's right. Right, there we go. Let's go to the array. Oh, we're looking better. Right, what did it go through? So it went through the times 2. So 0 0 0 0 0 1 6 2 6 2 8. Right, 0 0 0 0 0 1C 2 6 2 8 3C. Have we got a 3C in there? Oh yes, we have. What's the next number? 2B. Have we got a 2B in there? Yes, we have. And then we go back to 0 0 1 0 0. Oh. So close, but no cigar. Right, let's just see what it looks like, yeah? Oh, look at that. We are so close. We are so close. We are short. We are short. We are short. Right, let me put the floor back in. Well, you wanted to have a look, did you? Well, just stay there, and you can see. I'm just putting the floor back in. So the trees need to be dropped down to. But there's echoes going on. What do you think?
Looks so cool.
We've got him jumping, look. And we got him with his cape on, look. Look, he's flying.
That's so good, guys. So good.
So we need to, so the trees are too high up, and we seem to have artifacts. So maybe we need to clear out the buffer. Maybe we need to clear out the buffer, guys. Yeah, we need to lower the trees by 2. And yeah, we need to clear out the buffer. So when it's finished, right, this is inserting, so it's in screen. When we finish, we need to clear out the buffer. So I mean, we can do that here. We can do that here. So clear out the buffer, comma Y. So we don't need to clear out the colour buffer because we're not bothered about that unless we, because anything that we put on there will have its colour mapped anyway. So that should, the colour buffer minus the insertion buffer is the difference, branch if not equal to looper. So that should clear out the buffer. Right, so let's just see if that gets rid of our artifacts. No. It's definitely the echo from the buffer, isn't it? It's repeating the last column. Maybe our test is not right. But we are putting it in there. LDY with length. Okay. Okay. Branch if not equal to 0. Branch if plus. Because that would be 0. Right, let's try that. It's still not clearing out the buffer. Is it actually going to there? Yeah. Let's see, is it actually getting there? Right, let's see if it's actually getting there. Let's sort the artifacts out and then we'll move it down. Well, that should have cleared the buffer out. No, that hasn't. Is our original breakpointing still in there? It is, isn't it? Right, did it clear the buffer out? 03. So LDY is 30. Okay. Get rid of that one. So it's cleared it out. So carry on. That has done 3. That has done 3 before the clear. That's moved 3 for a 2. Right, okay. Okay. Increase, load that. Yeah, another count from 0 again. So our insertion is wrong. Right, where's the insert? Where's the inserts in here? Are we putting the wrong? Yes, we are. Right, 3, 3, 1. Right, come on. Now it's only doing the first half. It's missing the last one. Oh dear. Increase that. Load that. Is it equal to 4? Branch if not equal to exit. Let's do BCC. Let's do BCC. Let's see what that does. So what's this? Is this right? Grabbing the asset for the next column. Grabbing the asset for the next column. Let's put a breakpoint there. See what's going on. Yeah, it's here, look. The insertion flag's turned off, look, because we clear out the buffer and then we say stop. Oh. Let's just oh, come on, John. I wonder if I've got my flow a bit screwed. Let's see. So this is the first one. So this is doing the first cycle. So that should be column 1. Let's do that again. Reset. Right, let's look at it here. Why are you breaking there? Right, so oh, we've copied it across. We've copied it across. And we've put it into the scroller. Ah! We put it into the scroller, so then it scrolls it. So if I put a breakpoint there instead of there and just F11, that should say we're at 1. So it's done the first column, yeah? Compare it with 4 or whatever it is. 0896. Let's have a look. 0896 is 2, so it's 2. It's a 2, and then we scroll it onto the screen. There we go. Now we're back again. So we're loading 95, which is now at 2. Comparing it with 2. Is it equal? Yes, it is. And then we wipe out the buffer. But it's done two. It's done. Why did it scroll twice? Yeah. So we grab the floor, we check the insertion flag. If it's positive, we bypass, that means it's off. So we bypass grabbing the next column. Yeah, so we do this, then we do the insertion, yeah, and then we scroll. Now the insertion would have put it in the buffer, but not No, it picks the asset in. It picks the asset in that routine. Yeah, it picks it. It does the random pick. It does the random pick. So that actually picks the asset and puts it into the buffer. But we don't grab the buffer until we run it again. Until we run it. So when we've picked it, the flag should be set. Then it should go through here. Yeah, it's inserted in the last column of the buffer. That's because I think the buffer's still left. I think it's this. I think it's this. Maybe the left hand is still being. Maybe it's the left hand that needs to be reset. Maybe we've got the wrong place altogether. Right, I'm going to just rem that out because I think we've got it in the wrong place. I think it's the script. I think it's the scrolling buffer, this buffer, because we don't clear it out. So when we scroll the screen, we don't clear out the buffer. Maybe it's that. Because we don't copy, we don't grab the insertion buffer after that. Maybe it is this. We need to, right, okay, I think it's this. Yeah, we scroll. Yeah, I think it's that. So if we grab that and when we do the scroll, if we clear it, so when we do the scroll here, if we clear it, because we don't need it then, because it's done. Right, so we need to change this. So it's going to be that. And then we're going to hand it into that. Right, I think it's that. Let's have a look. Right, we just need to move the trees down too.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6502 Kebab has entered the chat.
Hey, 6502, welcome. Long time no see. We've just figured it out. We've just figured it out. Now we've just got to drop the trees down. Drop the trees down by 2. What's the quickest way of doing that?
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
No, really? Docster.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Docster. Oh, dude.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever. Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Oh, a bot got a subscription.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Hey, Proton will be happy, yeah. Oh, and 6502's just got one. Docster, as usual, you are too generous, but thank you very much for the gift subs for everybody. Just unfollow and refollow. Right, let's get this sorted out. So right, so where okay, I'm just trying to think what's going to be easiest to do. Alter the maps to add the 2 rows in. Probably. Let's do that. So is that, scroll down, 1, 2, save that, re-export. So that's the 2x2, where's the 4x4? There it is. Right, so we'll put that to 12. Down, save, re-export. No, this is a fresh game. This is a game called Nico Run. Yes, based, and it's a game jam that FaZe is running. It's a challenge FaZe is running. Right, let's just see if now the trees have dropped. No, they haven't. Even though I did export them, didn't I? Oh, hang on. Right, we need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that. And we need to change these. Not falling for that one again. Right, F6. Come on. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Right. Okay, so we've got it doing the we've tied it down. So we'll rem out the fixers and we'll see if we can get the other ones in. Yeah. Right. Let's see. See if it does truly randomizing. Right. Okay. Saucy's having a bit of a seizure moment, I think. Right. Yes, mate. We will put it back. So 4 and 2. Go back to the macros. So knock that down. No, that leaves, it's the width, isn't it? Knock that down. And that's going to have to be -1, isn't it? Number of assets. That should be okay. Right. Let's see. Have we broken it now we've done that? No, we haven't. Right, let's fix the percentage, because the percentage there is a bit of space being cleared out. Yes, there is. There's a space being cleared. Right, let's sort out the randomizing issue. Right, so this is where we're doing the insert. So we've set it to 128 at the moment. So I'm not too sure why. Oh, branch if. Right, branch if carry clear. Right, there we go. We want it to be up to that percentage. Right, let's go back to the percentage and knock it down. So here we go. So we're going to knock it down. So if 128 is half, that means 64 is a quarter. 32. Let's try that. Right, let's knock it down even further, because that was a bit too regular to start with. So we'll do 16. So it has to be easy to start with, doesn't it? Right, so we got one there, then we got one there, then we got one there, then one there. Okay, so it's gonna be trouble. You gotta time it to be proper. Oh. This is gonna be hard. Oh no! I think we may have to make the jump quicker. I think we're gonna have to make the jump quicker. There's no way of doing that one. Can we abort the jump early? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I think what we can do is we can reduce the number of iterations. I think it's just too long, isn't it? Let's see if we can reduce the number of iterations. Storage. So it's in this. Where's my sine wave? There we go. The arc. So it's Nico number of jump frames. That's what we need. Nico number of jump frames. So let's reduce the number of jump frames. Right, so let's try that. Here we go. Dear, that was right. All we're missing is a dog catcher. Yeah, right. Let's just make him a bit. Let's get him jumping a bit quicker. Right. Right. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, it may be too quick now. Oh! Oh dear, this is why we need flight mode. Right, here we go. Flight mode. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be it's gonna be hard. Oh, that would be impossible when you get them like that. That would be impossible. You can't make it hard. Okay, let's. But the thing is, it's the randomizer that's doing it, because add minimum count before next possible obstacle. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Right. Let's. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. So. I'll make it a word, yeah? They can't be less than the jump permits. Okay. Okay, so so the jump is, hang on, we know what that is. The jump is that many frames. Yeah, so that's what, 40. It's 42, isn't it? 42 frames. Right, so we can use the Nico, that one, for the delay, for the cooldown. Oh, 48 times 2. Okay. So, when we, so here, when we, no. Is it here? Yes, it's here. So when we, no, that's insertion. Now, we do it on insertion. So when the insertion's finished, yeah, that's when we start. So we'll load Nico's number jump. So storage. Nico jump number of frames. So 46. So times that by 2. Store it in. Oh, I can't remember what I called it. Asset cooldown. Right. And then what we can do is, when we do the insertion here, the first thing we can do is we'll decrement asset cooldown delay and branch if not equal to exit. So we decrease it, and if it's not equal to 0 we just exit, so we don't insert it. But if it does come to 0, yeah, in fact we'll do branch if minus, no, branch not equal, because the problem is now if we don't do it here, we need to reset. So here, so we need to, oh right, we can do that. We can do a Jeff Minter. We can do that. Do a Jeff Minter. So we did. Yeah. So we do we decrease it. If it's not equal to 0, yeah, then we bypass it. If it becomes 0, then we check for the insertion flag, which would be fine. Oh, to be honest, we should check for the insertion flag first, shouldn't we? If the insertion flag switched on, we don't want to do the decrease. If the insertion flag's switched on, if it's not, then we decrease the cooldown. If it's not equal to 0, that means it's still cooling down, we exit. If it is cooled down, then we do the randomizer. Is it done the percentage? Branch if carry clear to continue. If it's not, we increase it because we want it to do the test again. Right. And so we need to initialize, don't we? We need to initialize the game, the cooldown. Does it matter? Because there is a cooldown, there's a natural cooldown anyway, isn't there? There's a natural cooldown. Let's try it again. Ooh. Why is it failing? Oh, what's going on? Oh, right, okay. I bet that's a constant, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right. Right. And when we initialize, where's the game initialization? Here we go. Initialize gameplay. Right. So we will load animation. Right, so that initializes it to that, the cooldown, which then doubles, which then doubles, and then that's our delay. Right, let's try that. Yes. I bet it's not going in it now. Oh. I don't think we need to double it. I don't think we need to double it. I think because remember we're talking frames here and we have 60 frames a second. Yeah, we're not on the scroll, we're not talking frames. On the scroll we're not talking frames. This only runs here. But to be honest, we're doing the same test twice. We don't need to do that. We're doing the same test twice. Because we're doing the ASIC test there. Now I think what's happening is this should be running this would be running every frame. It should be. But I think the problem is let's try it now. Oh, night, Docster. I think what we need to do is we need to look at that variable. We need to look at that variable. Hang on, let's see if we can find it. So we're looking for that in there. So that's 899. Right, let's have a look at that. 899. Let's see what's going on. Right, 8, 9. There, look, it's gone past. It's gone past luck. I think we need to reset that because it is ticking over at the frames. There we go. It is ticking over at the frames. So there's the first one. There's the next one. Now that's too long, isn't it? That's too long. So I don't think this number here is 42 frames. I think this is 8 frames. I think that's 8 frames. Yeah, it's doing 42 scroll movements, isn't it? So we need to also store it. That's why it doesn't come on to start with. So the number of jump frames I think is 42. I think is way too much. So let's divide it by 4. Let's see if that's better. Right, so there's the first one. Second one. I think we're on a winner here, aren't we? Nico only just manages to clear the top trees, doesn't he? The big trees, he only just manages to clear. Right, so if we boost the percentage, right? So let's say, so the percentage is at 16, so we'll rem that out and we'll boost the percentage, yeah? To say that half of the time, 50% of the time we'll get something. We'll see how frequently that is with the cooldown, yeah? See, there's a lot more frequency to that. So let's say if we go even higher with a percentage, let's go to 240. So basically every time we're going to get something. So we'll see what the true cooldown is. So there's one. So that's the cooldown gap. I think that'll work, won't it? That will work. You've got to be precise, but it'll work. So if we then pretend that we're going to speed it up, so we'll double the speed. Oh, it will get hard. It'll be not impossible if we speed it up. Yeah, he jumps twice as far now because we've got more ground going underneath him for the same thing. What we got? Look, looking much more manageable. Probably actually don't need to reduce that. Just rely on the speed changes. Doesn't want to be any closer. Speed will kill you anyway. So should we double the delay? Don't know. It's something that we can discuss. I think but basically we need to get the game working at normal speed. Yeah, we need to get the game working at normal speed. Yeah, and then we can tweak it after that. Yeah, so if we can get it working and playable at this speed, yeah, then we can start adding the difficulty level, which could be it runs quicker underneath, or Nico is further up the screen. Yeah, but that is manageable, I think. I think that's manageable. Yeah, at the moment we've got the objects. We've got an object coming on at the delay, at the cooldown. So a cooldown expires, we get an object. We get an object, get an object, get an object, get an object. So our percentage, when we drop it right back down, yeah. So if we drop the percentage right back down, but speed it up, yeah. So let's just do that. Let's put the percentage back to normal. Yeah, put the percentage back to normal, double the speed. Ooh, crunch. Yeah, I think putting an object, just one object on, I think is enough, because the jump, yeah, because the jump arc is the same. You know, if we want to have different jump arcs at different speeds, then means we have to have different jump arcs for those speeds, yeah. Exactly, phase. Exactly, phase. So we will. So this jump arc here, this one here, yeah, we'd have to have more than one jump arc to get up and down quicker, yeah, get up and down quicker for the different speeds. So we may have to have a jump arc array. Yeah, exactly, or change the delay. So these are things that we can mess around with. That's the beauty of having all these settings, is that we can mess around, yeah, have it and do. But the fact that we've got it in normal mode, yeah, So this is normal mode with a 16% chance of an object, yeah? I mean, he only just clears the big trees. Oh, we're gonna... No! I would have died. I think we're getting there, aren't we? Oh, the nasty guy with the syringe. I'm sure if we talk to Stacy nice, I'm sure he'll have me there. So you've got to remember that we're gonna have Nico being fatigued, yeah, which means he's gonna slowly go back. So he's gonna slowly come backwards towards this side where I am, yeah. And we're gonna have biscuits that'll bring his health back up, so he comes back to here. And we'll have the power-ups to allow him to do the, the flying. So we need to start thinking. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So I think we've done really well this stream. So we've now got we've got procedurally built objects going in based on cooldown delay, percentage, and type, yeah. So we've got 4 wide obstacles and 2 wide obstacles. I'm sure once we start handing out these files, we could make more obstacles and have more different tree types and stuff in there. But I've achieved what I wanted to achieve today, which is to get the obstacles on the screen. Yeah. Next thing is to start implementing. Let's see. Start implementing fatigue. Start implementing the power up delay, so you can see when your power up's going to run out. It's the game mechanics. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this, because I am. And it's all Phaser's fault. Yeah, collisions are going to be a tough one because we're constantly colliding with the characters down here. Yeah. So every frame we're going to be evaluating what's around him. You are worried that you're so far behind. Nah, you'll be alright, mate. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So, well, thank you very much for joining me. If Docster's still on, thank you very much for the gift subs, mate. Much appreciated. I hope this has been entertaining. It certainly was taxing, especially trying to figure out the maths, but we've got it working, look. And it seems to be smoothish. I mean, I'm watching your feed and it seems to be smoothish. Alright. Well, thank you very much, guys. And I will... It's Wednesday today, isn't it? I might do a stream at the weekend or something like that, yeah? Just so we can keep this momentum going. So if you're available over the weekend, please join me. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.